Hey y'all, welcome to Infinitely News. It's your girl Ellie. So thank you to everybody. Hit that purple dot if you hadn't what you're waiting for. Don't hit that purple dot so when you click on Infinitely News, you shall be Infinitely News. So y'all, this is a late night read. Your girl feel like so much better, so much energized. I just got to clean the house, you know what I'm saying? Sage and meditating a bit. So y'all know I told y'all I'm gonna do y'all a channel read, you know what I'm saying, before we get into these next week's energies. So this is a channel read, like a passed on loved one, missing persons read together. You know what I'm saying? So basically, if you have a passed on loved one, and you might, you know, you just don't know what happened to them. You know what I'm saying? And they were murdered. Maybe you can get some answers through this read. And then also, if you have a missing person, you know, a loved one that is a missing person. Hopefully you can get some clear accurate messages that can help you, you know, will lead you in the right way to start, like, you know, give you a start if you don't know where to start, or to just really give you, like, give you that one last clue that, you know, you can add on to the, you know, the stuff that you already have, the evidence that you already have, so you can bring them home, right? So that's the purpose of this read, to give you some information, you know what I'm saying, about what happened to your passed on loved one, if you know, there was murder and you haven't had, you know, got justice. And then to give you, you know, a start, like if you have a missing person, like where to look, and then like where they may be at or something like that, you know what I'm saying, whether they're alive or deceased, y'all. The whole purpose of the read is to get your loved one home, you know what I'm saying, back home. So y'all, I was trying to figure like how I'm gonna do it, you know what I'm saying. So I had to switch a little bit up, but basically I was led to read, like pull the cards like by like using the number 8. So I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna explain it in like the layman's terms. So like you know, 8 can be broken, you know, into different ways. So I use the number 8. I use the number 17. Y'all know 1 plus 7 is 8, and then I use the number 26 because 2 and 6 is 8. Then I use the number 44 because 4 and 4 is 8. And then I use 17 again. So that's how I'm going to be pulling the cards. And along with pulling the cards, y'all, I'm going to pull name cards, state cards. I'm going to pull from the past on loved one, ancestor cards, the missing cards, and then passing cards. And then, you know, alongside, if I get any channel messages or just pick up extra energy off the cards, I'll let you know that. So I did say that I was open to receive clear and accurate messages for, you know, if Nancy Guthrie energy, you know, anything about her wants to come through, I'm open to receive that. And Nolan Wells, anything that would help, you know, lead to justice for him. So it's like that. And then I want to, you know, also I asked to receive messages for the collective that they hit that purple dot that want the messages, you know what I'm saying. I asked for them to be able to like get y'all some messages, you know, also. And then just for anyone that's like really going through it, because y'all, I've been through it where I had someone missing for 2 weeks, and then I had someone missing for like 3 weeks. And when I tell y'all, I understand, it's like your body, you be so stressed out, y'all, it's like literally your body will shut down, and you're gonna get to those moments where you literally be like, just take me. I don't want to be here, especially when it's like a child or like a grandchild, or like, you know, just someone that you really like, part of you, you know how I say. So like your parent or something like that, you know, a niece, you know, something like that, y'all. So nephew. So hopefully y'all, you know, will get some clear accurate messages, because I was led to just do this read. I don't be led to do reads like this often, but you know, like for some reason, you know, I was just led to like do this one before I get into the next week read. And then the next week's read, y'all, are going to be more lighter reads. So I don't know, this might be a little bit deep, you know what I'm saying, because the next read are not going to be like the regular reads. They're going to be like treat reads, what's happening, like real like lighter reads. But you still gonna get the information that you need. Okay, y'all, so let's get into this channel message. Hope everybody night is going well, y'all. It's Friday. This is Friday night. Well, really Friday, Saturday morning, you know what I'm saying? Because it's right at 12. So, I think it is. Or 1. I'm not sure. But we finna get into these messages, you know what I'm saying? If you get out and about this weekend, y'all, make sure you be safe. It's just a lot going on in general in the world. So be safe. Go out, enjoy yourself, but just be safe. Be vigilant, you know what I'm saying? And y'all, one thing about me, I never, when I am out, y'all know, like, usually the only time I kind of really have a drink is on the weekend. And like, because I'm in tonight, I'm not, you know, coffee, you know, so I don't really actually, I social drink, right? So all I would say, y'all, when I social drink, it's like I always get stuff that's in a bottle, a can, you know what I'm saying? I never get like mixed drinks, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna get a drink, that I mix my own drink, I put like that. So maybe someone might need to do that if you're getting out, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're in a bigger city, it's just a lot going on. Maybe just buy your bottle, you know what I'm saying, and mix your own, you know what I'm saying? Or just drink something else that's in a bottle. Somebody might need to hear that for me to say that. But I'm finna literally get into the channel message, y'all. Channel messages. Y'all excuse me. Y'all know how it is when they be like that first read or something like that. It been a couple days if I did reads. It's like my energy gotta be adjusted, then your girl be good, you know what I'm saying? So bear with me. We're gonna get through this read, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm ready to get into the next read, the lighter reads. Alright, y'all. Enough of my rambling. Oh yeah, so basically, you know what I'm saying, like I wanna just get what happened to your passed on loved one or your missing loved one. Who was involved. I want Spirit to tell me like where they're at or where they were, you know, abducted from. Where you can find evidence about that will lead you to like where they, you know, where they're at or like who involved, like where is some evidence, because y'all know it's always evidence somewhere. And then I actually want to even pull on something that no one will really know, you know what I'm saying, about your particular loved one, right? You know what I'm saying, like they might like cotton candy, or you know what I'm saying, or they might you know, like something specific that, you know, would kind of let you know for sure, like, okay, this is for me. So like they might like a certain team, like they might like a certain team that nobody likes, you know what I'm saying. It might have been a certain like thing they did, maybe a certain kind of, maybe a certain phrase they used to use or something like that. But maybe they had a favorite like blanket or a favorite color, you know, like something odd. I did want to pick up on something like that too, y'all. So maybe something like that'll come through. But yeah. So that's, I was just trying to let y'all know, like, so what I'm trying to, the energy I'm trying to get out of the reads, you know what I'm saying? Like we trying to bring them home, y'all. Period. Alive or deceased, the point of these reads is to bring you closer to bringing your passed on loved one home, your missing loved one home, or just if you have a passed on loved one and you don't know what happened and you trying to still get justice, hopefully get some messages out of this pool. Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna start with the name cards. I'm pulling 8 name cards. So these name cards, this could be your name, this could be your passed on loved one name, or this could be like the assailant's name, right? It could even be, I'm here, it could even be like, in these cards, it's probably going to even be like a detective on your case. It's going, one of their names going to come out. I just heard it like a detective on a case. So I don't know if it's going to be the first name or last name, but a detective on your case, your loved one case, is going, their name is going to come out, y'all. I just heard that. So y'all, let's see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brenda, Amy, Anna, Rebecca, Virginia, Kathleen, Pam, Pamela, Martha could be significant, y'all. Did I say that was? I think I got 2 more. What is this? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I need 1 more, y'all, for 8. Okay, so these are the names, y'all. Feminine: Nikki, Nicolette, Chance, Denise, Jessica, Jamie, Jalen. Tanner, Scott, Wesley, Preston, Prentice, Isaiah, Arthur, Malcolm. Felicia, Fran or Francis, Flo or Florence, Franny, Fifi. Last names: Garcia, Rodriguez, Hernandez, Lopez, Gonzalez, Thomas, Taylor, Moore, Jackson. Female: Tracy, April, Audrey, Leslie, Les, Erica, Rose, Rosa, Edith, Jamie, June, Samantha, Valerie. So I think Jamie then came out twice, y'all. Last names: Freeman, Wells, Smith, Jones, Willard, Johnson, Woodward. Someone name has 3 syllables. So these could be some of your names, but if your name has 3 syllables, you know what I'm saying, you could get a message. Garcia, Rodriguez, Martinez, Shoemaker, Hernandez, Anderson, Sullivan, Gonzalez, Kennedy, Callahan or Callahan, Robertson, Richardson. Y'all know those Spanish names. Some of the Spanish names came out twice. First name is the last name: Smith, Joan, Bank, Shoemaker, Johnson, Taylor, Rodriguez, Anderson, Moore. So your first name is the last name. Somebody could actually also could just be called by their last name. You know what I'm saying? So could be you or you're missing a loved one, right? So y'all, let's get into these states. So these states, with these states, y'all, this is going to be where they were abducted from, or where they're from, where you from, or where they could be at. You know what I'm saying? You know, like if you got a clue, like, oh, we think they might be in Alabama. You know what I'm saying? And then if Alabama come out, you got a name or something that you can kind of like, okay, yo, we're on a white path. It's kind of like that, y'all. So I'm going to pull 17 states, y'all. Should I dump? I think I should dump them. I'm going to dump them. Alright. trying to, okay, let me see how many this is. I wouldn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, y'all, so I am gonna just look down and see if anything, like before I put the rest of them in, is like anything I can see, anything, because them states gonna be relevant too. So I'm gonna put these to the side, and I see Kansas, Alaska, Bogota, Washington, Baton Rouge. Did I say Alaska, y'all? So that's all I see so far. Chicago, Memphis, Madrid. Okay, y'all, so let's get into the ones that I pulled. So this is, keep in mind, this is where your past on love what could have been like the state city that they could have been abducted from, or where they are located now. Or this could be from where you from, because everybody's got a missing loved one to pass on. Y'all not, you know, everybody don't have to stay in the same state. So y'all put it where it belongs. But Cairo, that could even be somebody's name. Alabama, Monroe, Louisiana, Atlanta, Georgia, Iowa, Atlanta, so that's Atlanta twice, China, Moscow, and I also was like, if somebody, you know, I was also picking up like if somebody's being sex trafficked. Maybe you can get some information about, you know, that also, because I was picking up on that too, y'all. And when I said Moscow and China, it made me think of that. Houston, New Orleans, New York, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Arkansas, South Side, Rhode Island, East Coast. Alright, y'all, so those were the states. So I'm gonna pull you 26 cards out your past on loved one ancestor card. So somebody could like the color purple. Somebody could like the color purple movie. Green could be significant. The name of the color green. Grandparent. Favorite nephew. And pass on loved one message. My soul is at peace. Ooh. Oh my, I just saw freedom away. Hold up, y'all. funeral wake, y'all know when I get this funeral wake, card and the regular passed on loved one read, it let me know that it's going to be a funeral, like you know, that week of. So y'all see it. So there's definitely going to, maybe someone has found their past. Well, maybe you found your past on loved one, you don't have all the details or whatever, but you having a funeral. It could be that, or someone that passed on loved one was missing. You having a funeral in, you know, this upcoming week. Definitely gonna be a funeral, y'all, within a week's time. And like, if it's like, that can also go for like someone that already has had a, like, your loved one was found, but you just didn't know like what happened. Maybe you still haven't got justice. It could have been in this week that you found them, or like this week where y'all had the funeral, if you found them deceased, something like that, y'all. Could be significant too. So it could have been a year ago, 2 years ago, y'all, you know, but this week is going to be significant with that funeral. So it's going to be either now, or it's going to be like, this is the week that like you did have your loved one's funeral, and you still, you know, looking for justice. Y'all know it's like a lot of unsolved, like, murders and stuff like that. It's like, so. So y'all, this card just fell out, and it's like, turned over, so I'm gonna read it, because when I looked down, it reminded me of like a post I saw on Facebook where they was like this this African American man that was in this, like an army soldier, was missing. I can't remember his name, but I thought about like 3 weeks ago. So this one say, passed on loved one ancestor, black African American young army soldier, 20 years to 32 years of age, and he looked pretty young. So it just flew. It was just looking at me, y'all. So that could be very significant to someone. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. I'm about to see how many cards we got in just a second, y'all. Past those loved one mission, they robbed me, 3 or more, gun or knife point. Gun or knife. $18, $19, $20, $21, $22. 23. 24, 25, and I'm gonna take these two because they fell with that. But I'm just gonna read this one. These two right here. It says, Passover loved one was a godparent, and then it says, Passover loved one was on life support. But I'm just reading. Okay, so y'all, I'm not gonna read these yet. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the missing. I'm gonna go and pull the missing person cards. So it's gonna be like 22 out of each stack, y'all. So this the missing person cards. Y'all know I'm pulling 44 cards. We're going about the number 8. So 22 out of each stack, and y'all know these got bonus cards. So if they bonus cards come out, we're gonna pull bonus cards too. We're gonna bring these missing loved ones home, y'all. And we're gonna find out what happened to your passed on loved ones. If you don't know, you know what I'm saying, if they were murdered. We finna get some information to bring us closer to it. You feel me? Y'all know you missing cards got assailant cards, you passed on loved one cards, alive, deceased cards that have where, what happened, like what people were, what side of town they stay on, you know. Oh, one failed, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 on the dot, y'all. That's crazy. Okay. We should get so lucky. Okay, let me get them in order, y'all. Alright, let's get 22 from your stack, y'all. Somebody passed on little like hamburgers. Something about hamburgers. maybe that was the last meal they ate. If it's an autopsy, it's like hamburgers gonna be the last meal they ate. Victim has no piercing. Okay, so y'all, let me see. I'm gonna pull one more, then I'm gonna see how many this is. Alright, let me see how many cards this is, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Ooh, got some bonus cards. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. It's 27. 27. We're going to keep it. Okay, let me see. So these bonus cards, y'all. We got 2 bonus cards, y'all. So let's see. Little one. Where? Assailants. Victim. Okay. So it says bonus. Pull 3 states. Bonus pull an attribute card. So I'm going to pull 3 more states. Okay, and then the other one says pull an attribute card. Woo! Actually, 2 of them came out, y'all, so we're going to keep them. Somebody a warlock. Somebody's a warlock. Y'all know there's all type of stuff going on in the world, you know what I'm saying? People into all type of different you feel me? So we got the bonus cards. Got the attribute. We got the states. Alright, y'all, so the only thing we got left is the passing cards. We're going to pull 17 passing cards. Passing. Thought I hit everything out. Okay, here they go. So we can pull 17 of these, y'all. Passing cards are passing cards. The way you pass on loved one. Might have passed. So y'all know, I feel like I'm probably gonna get a little couple of channel messages as I read, pick the cards up. And I'll probably just time stamp it, you know what I'm saying, so you can like literally know when I start getting into the read. But you know, sometimes little things might come up when I be shuffling, little messages, but ain't too much come up like while I'm shuffling. So, but I'm pretty sure when I get into the, I'm a time stamp. So when I got all the cards out, but like I did pull the names and the states already. So, but the little read, I guess I'll time stamp it, y'all. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Someone was stabbed in their lung or lungs. One more, y'all. Okay, well that's actually 3. And it's the same cards. We're gonna take them. So y'all, I'm just saying, as I was shuffling these, it's like I heard, because I saw like childbirth, and then it was something else I just saw. But I heard like some of your passed on loved ones, missing persons, or were deceased, and it's like if they were like sex trafficked, or if it was like some kind of like organization ring, like some of the women may have died during having like childbirth. Some of these missing loved ones might have even like committed suicide. That's deep. It's like if you're passed on loved one, you know, I'm just saying like this: if you're missing if you're missing loved one, maybe has been gone for like years. It could have been like something with some organization stuff, like some Epstein type stuff, and some, like if they were feminine, some of them actually like died during childbirth. And then I'm hearing some of these people, some of your past on loved one committed suicide. And I feel like that's for like if they've been missing for years. But I'm hearing you probably get some information where you can find their remains, or I'm hearing Playboy Mansion. And I think I don't know if it was for real or not, y'all, but I thought I saw something on Facebook. They said they found some bodies at the mansion or something, in the cave or something. I don't know if that was real or not, but I'm hearing, I am actually hearing Playboy Mansion cave. I am actually hearing it. I'm gonna just say I am picking up on some of y'all passed on some of y'all missing loved ones have been gone for years, and I would say like if they're feminine, some of them died from childbirth, not having the right care, and then some of them actually did commit suicide because it was like too much for what they had going on. Some of them actually died from drug overdoses. I don't know what came out in the past, but I'm feeling that too, just off top of two of them. When I get through, y'all, I'm gonna pull some more name cards. Alright, so I'm gonna just go as I pulled them and just read it all. So take your time, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna read it, where you can slowly, you know what I'm saying, like at a pace where you can kind of like, okay, that resonates and don't, you know what I'm saying. And sometimes, like I said, you might want to just look at the video maybe twice, you know what I'm saying, because like I said, sometimes you might miss something. But I know it's a message for somebody. Somebody's going to bring their missing loved one home. Period. So we already did the names and states. So let's get into the ancestor cards, y'all. Keep in mind, like, just this is a collective read, so you have to like take. You'll know like what's for you and just piece it together, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, something might click. Well, I already knew that, or I thought that, so it's something might just give you that last little piece where you can kind of connect everything together, right? All right, pass on loved one message. I feel stuck between worlds. Y'all know when I get this card, I say this is like either a child's energy or someone with a physical, mental disability. Maybe someone that was even born like sickly. Death by stab, stomach, chest area, face. Pass on loved one, pass in vehicle en route to hospital. So this could have been a friend vehicle, family member vehicle, personal vehicle. Passed over loved one, pass in emergency room. And so like with this pass over loved one, pass in emergency room, because you literally could take, that would be like a mission for someone that it's like your pass on loved one probably was missing, and then you got a call from the emergency room, but they passed, so you don't really know what happened, but you did receive them back, you know what I'm saying. So it's like that. So you literally have to put it, like how it is, because with these cards, they're like, it's just a collective read, you know what I'm saying. So if I feel like maybe you don't know how to kind of take the messages, I think I can probably give you like an insight on that. Pass on loved one, child, niece, nephew, 1 to 17 years of age. Pass on loved one, ancestor, boyfriend, girlfriend. Found or murdered in a vehicle, car, truck, SUV. Yeah, somebody. Ooh, okay. So I feel like it was a feminine energy, older, that was murdered in a vehicle. I feel like this is the older woman's energy. And a family member could have had something to do with it. Silver vehicle. Pass over loved one message. Pray on it and let go and let God. Pass over loved one message. You're wearing my t-shirt. So some of y'all probably got t-shirts made of your missing loved ones and you wearing them, you know what I'm saying, to try to get awareness out of like what happened, or like, you know, try to find them. So this could be in the now, or this could have happened in the week of, but yeah. So this could be for both. This could be like in the now, someone is like doing t-shirts. He had t-shirts made. So maybe a missing loved one been missing for like maybe up to more than 3 weeks. Like 3 to 6 months maybe. Passed on loved one, passed an ambulance en route to the hospital. So this would be more like you trying to get justice, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what happened. Pass on loved one, nephew. Someone was poisoned. You passed on loved one, I need justice. Passed over loved one, I did not suffer. Passed over loved one, ancestor, highest rank in modern acting service, general, 4 stars, chief of staff of army or commanders or theaters and commanders. Sorry y'all, what is going on? So this is significant for sure. For me to just, I didn't miss this whole card up. This is like an army soldier. Green. Pass over loved one, favorite color, your favorite color, funeral color. That could be someone's last name also. Pass over loved one, found on couch. You found them on the couch, but you ain't got justice yet. You know, you still trying to, you know, get justice in the 5D and 3D. So you still trying to bring that murderer, you know. You're still trying to get the murderer to be held accountable. So. Passed over loved one, ancestor, black, African American, young army soldier, 20 years to 32 years of age. Y'all know I had said, like, it's something I had saw on Facebook, and it was like a black army soldier was missing, and I think he was like bald headed, kind of like medium skin. I forgot where he was from, y'all. I don't know if they found him or not, but I do remember they said he was missing. I don't even remember his name, but maybe the card that I messed up is significant. Maybe they go together, maybe they not. I'm not sure. Gotta put it where it belongs. Pass over loved one is a boss, co-worker, a manager, supervisor, a family friend, or an in-law. Pass over loved one is a boss, co-worker, manager, supervisor, a family friend, or an in-law. Pass over loved one passed at work or workplace. So this could have like something probably had happened to somebody at their workplace. And you know how it's like, oh, they got off and they left or something like that, and we hadn't seen them. This could kind of be feminine energy. Maybe a co-worker got something to do with your feminine loved one coming up missing. Maybe she worked like the late shift, the closing shift. Either she worked like the late shift where she would probably get off like 10, 11 or 12, or either she worked overnight shift. And when it was like somehow within her getting off at, I don't know, 5, 6, or 7, she just, it's like she was missing. That's specific for somebody, but y'all, you know, put it where it belongs. Gold. Pass on loved one favorite color, your favorite color, funeral color. Pass on loved one, pass in a car. It could have been blue, red, black, or yellow. Place of passing a passed on loved one, nursing home. Place of passing. Place of passing of your passed on loved one. Child's home. So the parent lived with the child or children because they were elderly, they had an illness, injured, they were relocating, financial issues, or they were getting a divorce or separation. With this place of your passed on loved one passing in a child's home, that's definitely significant to the collective for sure. Teal. Bluish green blue. Funeral color. Pass a loved one favorite color, your favorite color. Assassinated. Death by drowning. So some of y'all some of y'all missing loved ones were assassinated. That's, you know, upper, whether like that can even be like I said with this assassinate, I'm picking up like if they were shot in the upper, you know what I'm saying, you probably, you know, like I said, you probably did get the body, but you just want justice. You're trying to figure out what happened, like who was part of it, you know what I'm saying. And then just hearing this, some of them were just assassinated. You just hadn't, you know, you don't know what remains it. And then with this death by drowning, with this death by drowning, I'm hearing somebody drowned your past on loved one, like they held them down. It's not like they went off in a current, swept them away or something like that. Now see, that's specific for somebody. Somebody's passed on loved one specifically. Someone held them down in the water and drowned them. And then some of y'all loved ones actually, you know, they passed from drowning, but I'm not feeling like they it's like somebody was the cause of it, you know what I'm saying. It's like they were murdered. So even if you found your passed on loved one and they was like, oh, they drowned, this even give me like your passed on loved one probably even knew how to swim, and it's like, oh, the ruling is like drowning. It's like it ain't sitting right with you because that somebody drowned them. Like, however, you know, but they ain't just drowning their own. I put it like that. It was some foul play. Okay, y'all. So let's get into the missing person cards. So the missing person cards, y'all, we got 44 in all. So we're going to start with the victim. Your passed on loved one or your missing loved one, you know, your loved one, right? Victim, weight. They weighed 341 to 400 pounds, 375 on the die. So this could be, like, this is, to me, this is giving me masculine energy or an elderly person's energy. This is what I'm getting off of this. 341 to 400 pounds, 375 on the dot, 384 on the dot, 380 on the dot, 394. So this could even be like on their license. This would be the weight that they would have, you know, they weight that's on the license. Or if it ain't on the license, that's just probably like if you ask them like how much they weigh, they probably just say that, you know, like that. Victim's hair, balding, alopecia. So the victim had either was balding or had alopecia, and some of y'all loved ones, like it's like they were bald at the top and then just, you know how the men sometimes have the hair around here, so that's significant. Specific. Victim, nice white teeth, or they could have had dentures or bridges, so they had a pretty smile for sure. Victim, female. Oh, yeah, I'm here with this victim with the teeth that's elderly, the dentures and the bridges that's like elderly, and then this white teeth could have been like younger or like feminine energy. Victim, female, and then I am picking up on females. Victim hair, red head, or has colored hair, like pink, purple, green, or copper hair, like they have colored hair. The victim. Victim is your child. The victim is your child. The victim was last seen walking by river or water, or recreation park. The victim was last seen walking by river or water, recreation park. Last seen victim restroom, rest stop at a casino. Victim is missing a finger or fingers. So with this, y'all, with this victim missing fingers or finger or fingers, either someone cut your missing person, your loved one's finger off, or either they already had, you know, like how sometimes men, they work and they like, especially when they work with them saws and stuff, and they had like a finger missing or something like that. So it's something like that. Either that's how they had a missing finger because of that, or either they probably was born like where they just you know, maybe they had merged fingers or something like that, or maybe they just was missing a finger. So that is significant. I'm getting a little stuck on it. The only other thing I am hearing is somebody probably have something about cut your pass on, cut your missing person's their finger off, or something about their finger was off. Hanging off, something about a finger hanging off or off. I feel like it's this one, y'all. But it could be any one of them, but I just feel like it was that one. Weight, victim, 36 to 50 pounds. This is a child. Weight, victim, 36 to 50 pounds, child. Victim, homeless. The victim was homeless, or they moved a lot. 2 to 3 months yearly, or they didn't stay somewhere no more than 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like they moved a lot. Place to place. They probably even couch surfed. This could be like for a young masculine energy or younger feminine energy, but they like couch surf. That's what I'm hearing, y'all. Couch surf. Victim has a disability. The victim has a disability. And y'all know I had told y'all, like I was with that card in the past and loved one, when I told y'all about the I feel stuck between two worlds. That's like that. I always get the energy with that card of like child energy, or like a disabled person, like physically or mentally disabled, somebody that was born sickly, for sure. Victim, male, child, 1 through 17 years of age. Victim's hair is gray hair or salt and pepper. Victim hair, gray hair or salt and pepper. Somebody, and I don't know if this is something if this is a thing, y'all, but somebody's passed on loved one, maybe dyed their hair, maybe like brown auburn, something like that, like a brown color auburn, like a little bit darker than this, you know, this, y'all. But it's like for some reason with the salt and pepper, because this is like gray hair, salt and pepper hair, maybe their hair would have been this, but they dyed it like brown. I don't feel like it's like a brown, a dark auburn, something like that. And the thing about it is almost like, I feel like, I know this might sound a little bit crazy because I don't know if this is a thing, but I feel like if you was to find them, their hair would be like, they would have gray hair, salt and pepper hair. But for some reason I'm picking up auburn, dark auburn hair. Last seen victim with family member. So the victim was last seen with a family member or a lover or spouse. Victim last seen in home. Store camera. The victim was last seen in home. Something about a store camera. So like if your loved one went missing in home, like you don't know what happened to them, like an in-home invasion or something, like they went missing from home, it's something about a store nearby, a camera. The assailant is probably on that camera. It's oh shit, I'm hearing like, so somebody passed on loved one had like some illnesses. Okay. Ooh, okay, somebody passed on loved, oh, they don't want me to tell it. I am. Someone passed on loved one had have illnesses and their family members got something to do with them missing. It's like their family member went into the store in that neighborhood and got their prescription or something like that, or tried to get their prescription or something like that. It's a specific prescription that your loved one like needed, and I don't know if they was like, well, you know, I gotta get this. I need it. They probably was like, they probably knew that the person was, you know, like they taking them or something like that. But I feel like somebody was like, well, you know, I gotta have my inhaler. You know, I gotta have my diabetic medicine. Or, you know, I got a flare with my gout, I got to get my medicine, like I need you to go to the pharmacy. They on camera. The victim probably ain't, cause so this probably was like 2 or 3 people that did this. The victim ain't, oh my goodness. So either, it's like, it's 2 or 3 people, but it's like, I don't know if it's like they put your loved one in one vehicle and then like somebody was trailing, or if it was like it's like 2 people in one vehicle and it's like, why? It's like your loved one was like, I gotta get my medicine. I need my medicine. They probably was like hyperventilating or something like that, and it's like, I gotta have my pills, or you know, like, where you taking me? Like, please stop out here and get my medicine. Something about a store, and I feel like it's a pharmacy, or it is like it's a store with a pharmacy. It could be a CVS, or it's like a neighborhood. It could be like a neighborhood pharmacy. Like they might, it's not like the regular pharmacy. It could be like a family pharmacy. Y'all know, like the type of pharmacies that it's like, oh, my grandma want me to pick up their medicine or something like that. Like everybody, like they know this person, so it's like, oh, I'm just getting my mom's medicine, or oh, I'm just finna get, they're sick and I need to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But these people had y'all know, there's some y'all don't know. That's something somebody don't know. the pharmacy that if your passed on, I hate to say that, but if your missing loved one was supposed to get some medicine or something like that, it's something about a pharmacy, a store with a pharmacy, or just a pharmacy in the area that your loved one, that's where y'all get the prescriptions from. The family member know this, you know what I'm saying? Like, this would be like they just go in and get the medicine, and then it's like no big deal. They keep saying some shit like, oh, I just went and got her medicine. I'm picking up on like older feminine energy. Or you might not even know that they got this medicine filled. But the way they got the medicine filled, because they're family. The pharmacy know them. They on the camera. They on the fucking camera. And I know this for sure, because I got stuck on that shit. You saw how it flew it out of my hand. They didn't want me to say it. Victim, white male. Victim, hair, long hair, curly. Victim, African American, male. This could go for that like that weight. Somebody was like got some weight on them. Victim, African female. Victim, Dominican female. Assailant cards. Y'all know these are the person that got something to do with your loved ones missing. You know, so this is the assailant cards. It says the assailant lives on the east side. Assailant is a black female. With this black female, it's a black female. She got something to do with a masculine missing. She got something to do with a masculine missing. Could be an African American missing, male missing, or a baby. A baby to a like 3-year-old. It could even be like a man and a toddler missing or something like that. This feminine energy got something to do with it. Assailant. Braces, retainer, bridge. So y'all, this second time bridge came out. So somebody definitely had bridges. So that came out on the victim and the assailant. Assailant, braces, retainer, bridge. Height, male, 5'5" to 5'8" or 5'7" on the dots. Assailant is a doctor. The assailant is a doctor. Assailant is a mother or a grandmother. So with this, assailant is a mother or a grandmother. It's like, I'm picking up, this could be like with a child. Something about a child going missing. Or this could be like with this assailant mother or grandmother. This could be like somebody that is a mother. You know what I'm saying? Someone that definitely has children. I'm hearing a mother has something to do with a grandmother coming up missing. A mother has something to do with a grandmother coming up missing. Assailant, Muslim. Assailant is Christian. That's their religion, Christian. So that's Muslim, Christian. And then it says assailant. Oh shit. Assailant is white. Assailant, very religious. They could be a deacon, a preacher, or pastor. They're very religious. Assailant. Oh, somebody's I'm hearing somebody's like parent could be like a deacon, preacher, or pastor. Like the assailant, like they're not only could they be that, I'm hearing that like they could be a child, you know, like somebody could be like 40, 45, and they could have like a 60-year-old parent, and their parent is like a deacon, preacher, pastor, or like their dad could be like a preacher, and then they could be like a deacon. It's something like that. They from a religious background, I'll put it like that. Assailant, face piercing, nose, lip, tongue, cheek. What the hell? Why would I put eye? Face piercings. Oh, they might have a piercing by their eye. Like, y'all know how they be having them little piercings like that. Oh. But that's significant because I'm like, I had to think about that. Like, why would I put that? Assailant, male with ear piercing. Okay, so the assailant definitely has piercings. For sure. Their ears are, oh, let's see. This male assailant definitely has ear piercings. Oh, he mad. Ooh, child, he jumping everywhere. Okay. Assailant does white collar work. Y'all know the doctor came out. Assailant does white collar work. Y'all know I told y'all like I'm putting on where you can get information from. So, you know, it could be like a doctor or someone that does white collar work that lives on the, somebody would live on the, what side was it, y'all? It was like, what side was it? East side? They could live on the east side. So they where it belongs, you understand? Assailant. Put loved one in water, river, ocean, bruh. Assailant. Put loved one in water, a river, or an ocean. So y'all know I told y'all, you know what I told you what I'm open to receive missions for, right? So with this, yeah, I told y'all with this drowning, and you see drowning right here, it's right on top. Let me show you. I'm trying to pick it up, y'all. With this drowning cord, y'all know I said, dang, it ain't like they drown. It's like somebody put them in water, something like that. I didn't feel like it's just a regular drowning. It's like somebody literally probably held them underwater, put them in water, something like that. But I feel like they actually held them in water or pushed them in water, something like that. Y'all see it, put loved one in the water. You see this shit? Assailant may have a therapist. So the assailant, they probably got a therapist. If they ain't already got a therapist, they probably like, oh, I gotta go get counseling. I'm seeing a therapist. This is too much for me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is too much for me to bear. They the cost of it, but it's too much for me to bear. Y'all know, I tell y'all all the time, people, it's not strangers. Most of the time, it be people around you that do this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? People that you know of. Not if you, even if you don't deal with them, people that you know of. They over there, oh, I need a therapist. This is too much. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't sleep. You're not going to be able to. Definitely got a therapist. If they ain't already had one, they definitely got one now. Assailant. Works out gym memberships. So the assailants definitely works out. They definitely have gym memberships. They work out. They definitely have gym memberships. Assailant, high maintenance female. Jeez. Assailant, high maintenance female. Assailant, bald or balding. Assailant, bald or balding. I'm picking up masculine energy, African American, with the bald. Where you're missing little one at? Where? They're on family property. Backyard, flower bed, concrete. Where? Family property, backyard, flower bed, concrete. Where? Nearby, in plain sight, loner. You frequent this area on your route to work. It's in your neighborhood, or like where your work region, like literally where you work, somewhere in that area. Alright, y'all, so with this nearby, in plain sight, in this loner, okay, if y'all stay in like a rural area, this could be like a house off to itself. You know what I'm saying? You probably even know this person, but like, oh, they're kind of weird, they just be out there themselves. You just really don't, you know what I'm saying? This could be like masculine energy that stays off to itself. Something about like he might be having holding a feminine energy hostage or something like that. But this is somebody like everybody would know in this town, but they'd be like, you know, they're alone. Like it's like they just mind their business. Nobody really pay attention to them. Those be the ones, y'all. So if it's something like that, if you got a missing young lady in your town, city, and you have like this, it's like everybody know this person, but you wouldn't, it's like that's just so and so, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't think like, oh, they'd be holding somebody in their house, in their basement, or in a room or some shit like that, or in an outhouse or some bullshit like that, you know what I'm saying? They are. Or maybe this person, like if they have like land, they have like a little land somewhere else. So if you got somebody in your city, state like that, city, I feel like this is a little something with rural, and they might have multiple properties and multiple lands. You might want to look at like the land that they staying on, like something about like check the rooms, the house, basements, or if they got another property somewhere else, check it. And it says with this, you freaking this area, y'all not kept telling y'all, I feel like somebody, it's like with this family property, somebody might be even like buried on their family property, like literally like your it's like if you have like a sister, or if you have like a cousin, or if you got like an uncle, or it's like it's literally family property, or if it's not like that person's property, it's like family property, where it's like heir property. Maybe y'all got like a vacation home that y'all go to where everybody has access to. It's something like that. But baby, I've been picking up on that strongly. So that is significant for somebody, like throughout the reads I just picked it up. But it's like it's nearby. And even with this, y'all, I'm picking up like with this neighborhood, it's something about like maybe you're gonna get some evidence like out of your neighborhood. Whether it's somebody coming up and telling you something, whether it's you finding you know, a certain item, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody might find like a driver's license or something like that. Y'all, okay, so I had this I used to leave my license in my car, y'all, and I used to leave my door unlocked, and then in my wallet under my seat. And so one day when I got in my car, it was gone. But I wasn't tripping because it was just like I used to leave it in there, so when I drive, you know what I'm saying, I have my license or whatever. So y'all, it had been missing. So why, like maybe like 3 weeks later, I was at work, and the girl at work was like, oh, somebody brought your license in. And I'm like, who? I said, girl, that was gone. Like somebody got that in my car like 3 weeks ago. I never thought I was gonna see it again. And I think she said like some man brought in, I don't know, like he said he found it on the ground. And I'm thinking like, how you know, it's like, how did he know to bring it to my work? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the guy, and I said, to be honest with you, there probably somebody that was stalking me. They had probably been in my energy. They had did that. You know what I'm saying? They went in my car and got my shit. And they probably knew that I needed it. So they thought about it and they just brought it back. They didn't find it nowhere. Whoever it was, they didn't find it on the ground. I really feel like they knew me. My work address is not on my license. So you had to know where I work. You know what I'm saying? And so I didn't work close like that to where I would stay, where you would know, oh, she just worked here to me. So I was like, yeah. So I'm getting like, it could even be something like that. Like you find something like, it's like, or somebody give you something and it's like, why would you have that, or how would you know how to bring it to me, or why would that be there? It's something like that, you know what I'm saying? Because for me to just get stuck in this neighborhood, it's like, it was just weird to me. Like, I was like, you know, I was asking my coworker, like, do you know who it was? And they was like, no, it was some man. And he just bought, you know. And I'm thinking it's probably somebody that was stalking the fuck out of me. And y'all, the thing about that, y'all, I actually left one of my extra keys in my car too. And then my house ended up getting broke into. And all my gifts was unwrapped. But they left the gifts. They took one thing. It was like some cologne that looked like a cigar. I just thought it was neat. Y'all know I like weird shit, so it wasn't like I was gonna use it in that. It was just the fact that it was like neat. The guy was selling it like $10. It was like a cologne, but it was a cigar. That's the only thing they took. Y'all, I had all type of stuff in there for my kids. They just unwrapped the gift and left them. And then when the police came, it's like my front window was busted out, y'all. But I didn't even know this. Y'all know, detectives know this stuff. The window was bust. They said whoever it was, they must have had a key or something like that, because the window was bust from the outside. The glass was inside the house. All I knew, I saw glass. None of the glass was on the outside. So they said whoever it was, they did. It was like they just did that to make it seem like no. Wait a minute. How did they say that? No, the glass was on the outside. That's what it was. So they was like, yeah, the person, however it was, like the person had to have a key, but the way they hit the window, it was like they were already in the house. But to make it seem like that's how they came in the house. So there was like somebody. So this probably is somebody had like a stalker, maybe, or something like that, or like this is somebody around you, for sure. That's got something to do with your past, and somebody around you, whether it's a neighbor, a family member, a associate of somebody, they have something to do with your past, on loved one, your ancestors, your missing loved one, something for sure, y'all, because I'm getting stuck on this. They right up under you. This could even be somebody that be around you, and they're around you to try to see, do you know, or how much do you know, or something like that. And you probably even be like, this person probably even say something to you, and you probably wonder like, how the hell did they know that, or why did they say that way? You know what I'm saying? They probably be talking about your loved one and like they already gone, or and you don't know for sure. It's just something gonna give you like a hint, like that's kind of weird. It's gonna be somebody you know, somebody around you. It's gonna be your sister, your brother, your cousin, your family member, friend. You know, a friend of a friend, associate of the family, something like that. Loved one went missing in springtime, in like the month of April. April could be somebody's name. Could have been raining a lot. Spring break. Rain could affect. Let's say rain could affect evidence. Rain could affect evidence. So the rain could have affected some of the evidence, or rain could affect the evidence. Your loved one is from South Carolina and is still there. So if you got a loved one missing from South Carolina, they still there. Loved one where? A water park is close to where your loved one will be located. Family trips. And y'all know, I'm going to just tell y'all know before I even started this read, I told y'all, I said I be it's like I be picking up, I feel like it's Nancy Guthrie's energy. And y'all know, I tell y'all the same damn, I keep getting the same messages, and this is one of them. Loved one, where a water park is close to where your loved one will be located. Family trip, somewhere where you take family trips, or somewhere where people go to take family trips is significant. I'm just saying, y'all could, put it where it belongs. And then it says where, rental property. Then it says vacation home. It says the assailant could be a doctor that came out. So that's the second time the assailant could be a doctor. So we know it's assailant that is a doctor. You know what I'm saying? The assailant could be a lawyer. The assailant could be a real estate agent. This could be like, the assailant could be over your family property. You can have a family member, or like a family friend that is a real estate agent that is over a family property. That could be something that I ain't supposed to know. That, I'm telling you, you could have a real estate agent over a family property, or one of your family members is a real estate agent and could be over a family property, but it's vacant. Don't nobody stay there, or maybe it's up for sale or something like that. Nobody goes there. These vacation homes, vacation properties, rental properties are very significant. And something about a doctor. So either a doctor calls, had something to do with your loved one coming up missing, or it's like got some evidence, but something is significant about a doctor because it came out twice. Doctor on that card. And then we got, just to show y'all, let me pick it up. And then we have doctor right here as an assailant. Both of them has doctors as assailants. So it's definitely a doctor has something to do with it. This could be like a medical doctor, or this is going to be somebody that just got MD. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be a therapist doctor, counselor doctor. Something significant about therapists. Deceased loved one put in trash can or dumpster. Deceased loved one put in trash can or dumpster. Then it says check the nearest form. I cannot fucking make this up. Y'all know I said somebody want me to say that about that pharmacy. That's something I ain't supposed to know. You see this shit? It says check the nearest pharmacy cameras. Let me pick, okay. Hold up, y'all. Let me find it. Y'all see this? It says victim. The victim last seen in home store camera. And then I went to challenge. Then it says check the nearest pharmacy cameras. Alright, y'all, so those was missing. Now we're finna go into the passing cards. So, with the passing cards, that's letting you know that your passed on loved one, where your missing loved one is probably deceased, Or your passed on loved one that you actually, y'all got the remains, or you were there, like they were murdered, but you don't have like the information of who did it or what happened. It's like this is probably the way that they passed. So put it where it belongs, y'all. It's a collective read, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like the messages are just coming, so you gotta kind of like put it where it belongs. You'll know. So anyway, it says stabbed in the lung or lungs. Y'all know this head came out, flew out, whatever. So that's significant already up top. Someone was drowned. Oh my gosh. Head put in water by another person. I fucking, bruh. That's crazy. You got water park close to where they at. What did I call it? Hold up. I ain't, man. I knew it when I picked it. Y'all see this shit. This is a message. Drowning in your past on loved one cards. Assailant. Put your loved one in water, river, ocean. Loved one. A water park is close to where your loved one will be located. Places where people take family trips. Someone was drowned, head put in water by another person. Do you understand? Smoke inhalation. Fire started outside of closed room in home, apartment building, first floor, fire, second story. Somebody could have set the fire, could have, set a fire and your past on loved one passed, like that. Someone cut their wrist. I told y'all some of these people, some of your loved ones, it was just too much with what they had going on. I feel like this more was like some organization shit, trafficking shit. Someone cut their wrists in the tub, bathroom, or closet. Or you could have found your past on loved one like this and you want answers, like you feel like it was some foul play. It's either or, y'all. Drown. Drown is out here again. Drown. It says 2020 to 2025. River, ocean, waterfall, Niagara Falls, Nigeria, natural disaster, New Orleans, Texas. Y'all know New Orleans came out in the States. I think Houston came out, so Texas. Mountains with water falling. So y'all can take any of these messages, it can resonate, right? So, but somebody specific with this drown, this New Orleans, Texas, that's significant for someone. Put these messages where they belong. So we definitely know somebody drowned. Plane crash. Plane crash. It could be like y'all picking up this shit right here could be kind of like, this is kind of something that might happen in the now, like in the future, the near future. Plane crash. Plane crashing is not, it's going to be like a terrorist attack. It's like, I'm hearing like it's like somebody tampered with something. It's like I'm hearing somebody gon' y'all hear like this is for like now, like in the, like this is to come, like somebody tampered with something. Either they tampered with the electrical stuff, or y'all know how I was talking about that shit where they can with them computers where they can do stuff to shut shit down. What you call it? MP. I did a video on Gemini on it. The Russians, I think, was developing some stuff. I forgot what I call it, y'all. But it's like you can shut down systems, like with the satellites or something like that. Ooh, I hope they ain't finna start that shit, because I feel like that's what they were doing when y'all know when Trump took over, all the planes was falling out the sky. Either it's gonna be a plane crash, something about electrical stuff went wrong. I really feel like this is a terrorist, or either it could be a bomb. Shit, y'all hear about that? I feel like that's like it's coming. Car accident, and then it's like I feel like it's gonna be like a politician, senator, governor, political. I'm just saying senator, governor, political. Car accident, hit from back. If it's like a Democrat, because you know I'm hearing like it's almost trying to if this happened with a Democrat, this is like trying to even out like the political stuff. But if this happened to a Republican, this is some terrorist shit. That's what I'm hearing, y'all. Car accident, hit from back, hit by an 18-wheeler, head-on collision. Car accident. Somebody's loved one passed by giving birth. And y'all know what I told y'all. Some of these women that were abducted, they didn't get the proper child birth, care. You know what I'm saying? Or like if they gave birth to a child, if these women gave birth to a child, they could have died shortly. Some of these women committed suicide because they like their children were took. Some of these women probably was even like killed, but they took the kids, the children. Like some of these women died for like complications, and then some of them like I'm hearing like did like literally commit suicide. This is with some like organization shit. Someone was hung, lynched. Someone was hung, lynched. Small country town, found in a tree or by a tree. Found in a tree or by a tree, lynched. Fall downstairs. They may have fall because they fell because they lost their balance. They probably hit their head. Somebody fell from a balcony or probably was pushed from a balcony or a two-story building. They probably gonna have like something about the neck, back injuries, spinal injuries. Like if it was skeletal remains are found, it's gonna be like something about the neck or like the back, the spine. Like they were pushed. They ain't fall, they was pushed. Starved to death. Anorexia. Starved to death. Car accident with the bus, school, Greyhound. Car accident. Came by twice, so definitely it's car accident. Maybe some of y'all, loved ones were trying to get away. I know, baby, ain't nothing far-fetched these days. Shot or stabbed during a robbery. The loved one was shot or stabbed during a robbery. You still trying to get just, you gonna get it. Bird flu, monkeypox, Ebola. And y'all know, like, I did pick up, like, China, Moscow, stuff like that. So you just, like, I don't know. SUV accident, collision. Someone probably had a missing loved one. I don't know why I'm hearing like they end up at the hospital and they got the bird flu, monkeypox, or Ebola. Baby, I'm picking up organization stuff. SUV accident, collision with the car. It's definitely collision with a car hit by 18-wheeler. Police involved in high-speed chase. For me to keep picking up all these accidents, this could be something that's I don't know, y'all. I'm picking up. I feel like I'm picking up for some stuff that's gonna be in the now. There's too many accidents coming out. Maybe one of these assailants are gonna get hit by an 18-wheeler or something like that. Like somebody you feel like involved with something. Maybe they're going, oh, I'm hearing if it's something with sex trafficking, it's gonna be an accident, and they're gonna find like people that's been trafficked, and it might be an accident with an 18-wheeler involved. Okay, so I'm hearing like either this doesn't happen, like that's how you found, like that's how you was informed about where your loved one was at, like they was in this accident and something about an 18-wheeler or just an accident. They could have been in a van or something, but so if this ain't already happened and you just want justice because you trying to figure out who took them or why they was in the van or whatever, the 18-wheeler, I feel like this could be something that actually be on the news in a upcoming week or something like that, weeks. Like it's gonna be an accident and somebody 18-wheeler and people being trafficked. You're going to bring your loved one home. They're going to be alive. Hopefully, they're going to be alive. Explosion. Army deployment assignment bomb. Y'all ain't going to lie. So I feel like I'm channeling some shit in the future. In this week. Explosion, army deployment assignment bomb. Beat to death, gun, pole, kick, stump, head, chest, face. Beat to death. Beat to death, drowning. Beat to death, drowning. Something about some blood, a loose tooth, a tooth missing, blood somewhere in this area. Y'all know I said I saw some Caucasian. Maybe somebody punched somebody in the mouth and they got a little upset. Going at it. Everybody else want to jump in. Oh, I'll show them. Drowning. Can't just leave them there. Put them here. We'll come back and put them there. I'm seeing some red. I'm seeing some red swim. I'm seeing some red swim trunks. It could be red with white stripes, or I'm definitely seeing red swim trunks on an African American. Muscular dystrophy. So y'all know it came out that your loved one was had a disability. It could have been they could have had muscular dystrophy. It didn't say AIDS. Disease ran its course. AIDS. Somebody passed on a loved one. Could be. I'm just saying. Could be. I'm hearing. Could have been LGBTQ. Walked the streets a lot. Maybe came up missing. This could even be like a masculine that lived his life as a feminine here in New Orleans. In plain sight. Okay, y'all, so let's do the bonus and then we'll be done. Bonus pull. It say pull an attribute card and 2 of them came out. So y'all, it says attitude. Rude as fuck, insecure, unhealed, emotional, appear to what? Unhealed emotional wounds, appear to have money, does fraudulent activities, materialistic, narcissist, sexual abuse or abuser. So this would be assailant energy. Someone in their 40s, mature, peaceful, Stella got a groove back. So this is a feminine energy. Masculine being more responsible, player. So that's both. So you can have a feminine. The feminine might have liked to date younger guys. She could be in her 40s, and then the masculine, pretty reasonable, responsible. You know what I'm saying? He might have some women or whatever, but like pretty much an upright dude. You know what I'm saying? Like now I was he wasn't no player, but he could pull some women. But he, upright dude. That's what I'm feeling with that. So I'm feeling like that's your loved one. And then with this pull 3 states, the Memphis. Y'all keep in mind, this is where you can stay. This is where your loved one your missing loved one could have stayed or stays. This is where the assailant. You could have, like in a recent or in the past. This could be significant to you. Memphis did come out, I believe, in the state pool. Indonesia, like I said, I feel like this got something to do with organization stuff. And then north side, somebody can stay on the north side for sure. North side, the good side. Okay, y'all, I'm just going to pull a couple more name cards, and then I think that'll be it. Yeah, we right at 2 hours. So, like I said, I might time stamp it, but it's cool. Cause like just point blank period, this is a read. I wanted it to like and I see why I'm be led to do like really light reads for the next week, because this is a 2-hour read. I ain't never did a 2-hour read, but it was a reason for me to do this. But I never did a read like this. But when I tell y'all, like, the energy is just so sometimes the energy just be so potent. It's like I literally have to do it so I can move on. So I see why I was led to do it, you know what I'm saying? And then like next week just kind of have more like lighter reads. But this is one. I'm going to pull 8 more cards, y'all. Just to give you a little bit more clarity with the names. These names going to be, either they're going to be your name, your passed on loved one, or your missing loved one, or the assailant name. Y'all put them where it belongs. And now I know I told y'all a detective that is on your loved one's case, their name is somewhere in here, or their names or something like that. But you're gonna get the detective first or last name in here for sure. That's 3, 4, 5. So I need 3 more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, that would, it did come all out, so they would be 8 because they came together as 10. Eleven, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Come on, one more spirit. 18. Because I was really trying. That's it. So while I'm calling these names out, y'all, I'm just gonna see if I'm getting any more channel messages. But like I said, this is like your name. Keep your first name, middle name. You know, your loved one name. It could be a detective name, assailant name. You know what I'm saying? Female: Charlotte, Monica, Kathy, Joanne, Sally. This could be a family member, friend, associate name. Lynn, Rhonda, Anita, Juanita, Jill. Somebody's name out the zodiac sign: Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Gemma, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, or somebody has us in their name: Capricorn or Aquarius, Pisces. Uganda, Una, Uma, Eurice or Eunice, Eula, Ulysses. Carl, Curtis, Cedric, Charles, Charlie. With this Charles could be very significant to an older feminine energy. Charles, Charlie, Chris, Christopher, Chad, Chance. Keita, Kendra, Pickle, Peanut, Paul, Pauline, Pookie, Poo or Pooch. Someone has a Chinese, Japanese name, first, middle, or last. David, Daniel, Dave, Derek, Detroit, D, D-Lo, Eric, Chase, Aaron, Edward. Y'all remember, you know, it could be your name, your passed on loved one, or your missing loved one. They're assailant. Y'all just keep that in mind. Harold, Herbert, Heath, Herman, Hain, Hazel. Somebody's shit. Now I'm thinking about that pharmacy. This could have something to do with their pharmacy. Maybe it's one of their names or something. Female: May, Misty, Tony, Becky, Violet, Velma, Marion, Stella, Lydia. Y'all know I said Stella got a group. Somebody's name could be Stella for sure. Lydia. Vance, Victor, Lucas, Art, Pierce, Dean. James, Jason, John, Johnny, Julian, Jack, Jasper, Jacob, Jackson, Jeremiah. Head of household. Someone has a feminine energy. Someone has is named after her. Someone has a feminine energy that is named after her. A granddaughter, a aunt, a daughter, sister, a friend, a cousin. Someone has the same first or middle name as you. So the Asailant and you can have the same name. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you and your loved one could have had the same name. So like, for instance, me, you know what I'm saying? I have a granddaughter, she's named after me, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, so the Asailant, or you can, I had to put it alone, but somebody got the same name, or has the same nickname. Oh, I'm here, ooh, so this, okay, so somebody like, it's an elder or older person in their family, y'all call them, like, say y'all call them, Poppy. And then you might have a younger sibling in your family that you call Poppy too. Like, you might have a feminine energy that you call Mama, and then you have a smaller feminine energy that you call Mama too. Y'all get it? Or you might call, like, your uncle Junior, and then you might call his son Junior too. It's like that. Someone has number in their name. So senior, somebody's a senior. Damn, I just said that before I looked at this card. Somebody is a junior. Senior, junior, first, second, third, or somebody like so and so the first. I mean, with so and so the second, so and so the third. Y'all put y'all them little numbers, them Roman numbers behind your name. Somebody definitely named after their dad, or has part of their dad's names or something like that. Or part of their grandfather's name or something like that. You could be the father, and you could have your grandfather's, or your son could have a part of your name, something like that. But it's like the first, second, something about fulfill. I don't even know why I put that, but fulfill or feel. Deuce, Trace, Breeze, 3, Quad, has Quad in their name. Somebody name could be Quarius or something like that. Somebody could be called 5 or Sense, or somebody could be called 7, Infinite, and y'all know we're going by 8, so Infinite could be significant. 9, Close, Crown. Somebody could be a karmic female Eastern Star. Y'all know I told y'all I felt like it was some organization shit, you know what I'm saying, just point blank period, you know what I'm saying, so put it where it belongs. Somebody definitely could be let me remind y'all, when that came out, let me remind y'all, somebody could definitely be a, find a card. Well, we got very religious. Somebody definitely could be Christian, Muslim. What is that card? Okay, I forgot what I was looking for, y'all. Anyway, Shundell, Shay, Shannon, Sean, Scott, Scotty, Stefan, Wendell, Steve, Stevie, Steven, Wright, Wyatt, Wynn, William, Willie, Walter. Somebody definitely is like named after their grandparent. Like, it's a masculine that is named after his father, or his or the father is named after the grandparent, something like that, for sure. It's wide, it's standing out. Carl, Charles again, Conrad, Sylvester, Steve, Stephen, Clifford, So y'all know when I get karma cards that come out, you know what I'm saying, this is assailant's name. The assailant is somebody's assailant name is Carl, Charles, Conrad, Sylvester, Stephen, or Steve, Cliff, or Clifford. And then you got like Charles as somebody's significant other, I feel like, or something like that. That's your loved one. So y'all know, you have to put it where it belongs. But it's two different energies. Someone is called or referred to by a nickname. It could be duck, fat, black, baby girl, diamond, skinny, sugar, killer, called by a letter. It could be like B, V, C, D, G, O, G, J, M, Emma, O, Q, T, V, X. Female, Bertha, Melissa, Alyssa, Alicia, Phyllis, Esther, Lillian, Ethel, Dawn, Rita. Okay, the only other thing, y'all, with this referred to by nickname, I'm picking up like, this is like, I feel like this is like somebody young, maybe young adults. This is going to be significant for some young adults that might have some information. Or this could be your passed on loved one. Significant with them, for sure. Alright, y'all. So I don't really feel like I'm going to pick up on anything. I just said I might, okay, we went over to it. Okay, that's it, y'all. So hopefully y'all got some good, clear, accurate messages about what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? And stay tuned to the next week's read, y'all. They're going to be a little bit more lighter. But anyway, y'all. Hopefully y'all have a great night. Your girl finna get off. It's late. So good. Great night and grand rising. So like I said, hopefully y'all get some good messages from this read that will help you bring your missing loved one home, and like with your passed on loved one, if they were murdered and you haven't had justice yet served in the 5D, 3D. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this will help you, get closer to that. Until next time. Bye.